Highest cumulative grade point average after 7 semesters. And it is my privilege to introduce the class of 2014 Salutatorian, Miss Clara Segedy.
Good evening and welcome. Welcome to all our peers, family, staff, faculty, and administrators. And thank you all for being here. None of the students behind me, myself included, would be here today if not for all that you do for us. Today, we will cross the threshold and begin our own hero's journey. For me, this final step in my high school career will take a great deal of personal strength, and I imagine the same holds true for others. I don't have all the answers. Nothing that my future holds is written in stone, and the same that's true for me is also true for all of us. As Bilbo Baggins says, it's a dangerous business going out of your door. You step to the road, and if you don't keep your feet, there's no knowing where you'll be swept off to. None of us know where we are going. We only know the first half of the directions. The rest of the map will get written in as we go along. For me, a slightly controlling know-it-all, that's the scariest thing. Not knowing the future, not knowing what will happen. I waited until the last minute to choose my college. In the days leading up to May 1st, I was a complete wreck. I didn't know where I was going, what I wanted, or anything else about my future. I stressed and cried and yelled, but none of it changed the fact that I still had no idea of the answers that I sought. April 28th, I spent trying to control how I felt. I failed epically at that. April 29th, I raged and ignored my parents, pretending that this deadline wasn't looming over me, dark and foreboding. April 30th, I woke up and realized that I didn't know the answer, and that I probably wouldn't know the answer. I was just going to have to make a choice. Life is scary because there is no answer. It's not a math problem that can be solved and then marked right, indicating success. It takes something more than knowing the right answer. It takes knowing it from the wrong answer, and knowing where your compass points, knowing your own true north. Dumbledore told Harry once that despite his similarities to Lord Voldemort, he was different because of his choices. He said that it is our choices that show what we truly are, far more so than our abilities. Life is not about what we are capable of doing. It is about what we choose to do. We make our lives the way we do through the choices that we make. Yes, there are some moments when there aren't choices to be made, when someone is so low that there's no other way for them to go. But those moments do not define us. There is more to us than how smart we are, or how many times that we've won Winter Carnival, or how popular we are. Our choices are who we are, because there is a difference between what is right and what is easy. Those are the choices that we'll make, that we will be remembered by. It would have been easy for Frodo to give up, for him to not take the burden of the ring at Rivendell, but he did take it. It would have been easy for him to give up and let the evil power of the ring lure him to Sauron, but he fought it, every step of the way. When Frodo was hanging over the cliff and we all read or watched with bated breath, it would have been easy for him to let go and fall, but he didn't. Samwise faced these same trials. He could have turned back at any point, but they both have had something worth fighting for, the good in this world. And it wasn't easy, but they fought for it anyways, because it was the right thing to do. It would have been easier, much, much easier, for me to take the simple road through high school. I could have taken regular classes and taken free blocks, but I didn't do this. I pushed myself. I did what was right for me by taking the classes that challenged me,